The monkey. Hey, good morning, guys. Yes, that is the moon you see in the distance, and the sun will be rising there in about 15 minutes. This is definitely outside my normal flying wants because it's windy. Some ducks, and my litmus test is if my planes act like they're going to fly out the back of the truck, might be a good idea not to fly. So that's what we're going to do today. We'll see how my planes do sitting on the back of the truck. I was just thinking, Fergie, if you listen to me on your way to work, my concern is you actually falling asleep at the wheel. Not for you. So let's see if we can't fly around a bit, and if this thing behaves, I might be able to take another one up. Pup had me up about 5:20 this morning wanting something to eat. She's so cute. She jumps up on the bed in the middle of the night and lays next to you like a person, or as I like to say, a puppy person. Pillow and all. She thinks she's a person. And if you pull the pillow away from her, she
12.2 volts.
She's interested in getting said pillow back. That thing's weather vaning the way it wants to go. Ellie, no. No. Hey, 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 come here.
11.8 volts.
Them birds,
11.5 volts.
certain birds like to follow your rig around. Oh, I got the music too loud. Ooh, it might be too windy to be flying out here. So, yesterday was glorious. I threw away shit in my garage, and now I can, well, I say I can find stuff,
11.4 volts.
but I knew where most of that stuff was in my garage that I tossed. And now I've kind of cleaned up, and it's going to take me about a year to figure out where everything's at. And we're tidy people. That's a funny thing. Man, I don't know what happens if you're a hoarder. You know,
4 minutes.
your loved ones have to take months to go through your shite.
11.2 volts.
Oh yeah, a little bit more windy than what I need to be out here doing. So we'll fly this one and squeak our way back to the house. But yeah, my garage, you know, we're pretty tidy, but 25 years of living there, and you know, I've called it numerous times over the years, but never really sorted it, if you will. I mean, I've got 3
11.1 volts.
giant jugs of screws that if something happened and you needed a screw, I assure you that screw's in there. You don't have to go to the hardware store. It's there. More than likely. Oh man, I'm getting tossed around. So yeah, that was really nice to be able to do and get me a little bit more real estate. I took my chargers for my DeWalt gear and Ellie, come. Put those inside the workbench drawers where they're out of the way and they're still charging. You're routed the lines nicely. Ellie, come. It took the Harbor Freight giant strip AC PowerPoint and moved it in such a way to where everything plugs in on it instead of two separate crappy PowerPoints I used to have. You know, just really nice. And it's a humble garage setup. You know, it's not that what do they call it, the New Age 3 from Lowe's, $1,000 worth of empty cabinets. Most of my tools, and I'm not making this up, I found driving down the highway.
2 minutes.
As a cop, I can just stop the whole universe and pick up
11
tools.
volts.
So literally, I have 100 screwdrivers that I found just because they were on the highway. And they look like it too. I was surprised. I checked the bits on all of them yesterday just to make sure they were intact, and yeah, they were. I think I threw away one screwdriver. It was a Phillips too. Its chief mission in this life would have been to booger up a screw head. Interesting.
10.9 volts.
I found my dad's father, my grandfather, who I never met. He died 2 years before I was born. I found his screwdriver set, wooden handles. This is all before Bakelite and plastics. Man, I am getting kicked.
One minute.
Yeah, let's go ahead and bring her in. We'll see what the rest of the day brings us.
10.9 volts.
We don't need to lose aircraft. Honestly, off the back of the truck, I can keep this thing flying. Landing. This is the heaviest one, and it's grief-stricken. So yeah, I did 3 hours the day before yesterday painting.
11.1 volts.
Got that little corner just painted in because I mean I had Ellie stay. Because I had yeah, 1,000. Yeah, it was the walls were scarred up, and there was 1,000 friggin' spider webs, and just looked bad. So I went ahead and painted it actually the same color as my home office. I wonder why I did that. That's because I had the paint. Then you know, painted the floor just to seal it, and then later on I'd like to epoxy the whole place in. We'll see what next year brings us, because I'll be home for months at a time. Yeah, and did a lot of sorting and have plenty of room in my garage now for more crap and nonsense.
11.3 volts.
Just checking the weather out before we leave. The other cool thing was our good friends at Hobby King brought me my 3 spare props and XT60 connectors, and what else? Oh, I have a 60 amp in the Tundra. I think they were giving a break on those or something. Oh, it was free shipping. So yeah, got that and my other stuff shipped free because they were shipping it anyway. So that was a win. I think I'm gonna go back and probably start on my tools in the garage and just start getting them sorted, and then put the previously enjoyed ESC from the Tundra, the reversible ESC, in here. That one looks like the easiest one to do. This one's going to be a little surgery. All right, all the best.